John Brown's raid on Harpers Ferry. Origins of the American Civil War.
The infamous John Brown's raid on Harpers Ferry was an effort by abolitionist John Brown from October 16th to the 18th, 1859, to initiate a slave revolt in southern states by taking over the United States arsenal at Harpers Ferry, Virginia. Since 1863, it's been West Virginia. It has been called the dress rehearsal for, or the tragic prelude to, the Civil War. Brown's party of 22 was defeated by a company of U.S. Marines, led by First Lieutenant Israel Green. 10 of the raiders were killed during the raid, 7 were tried and then executed afterwards, and 5 escaped. Several of those present at the raid would later be involved in the Civil War. Colonel Robert E. Lee was in overall command of the operation to retake the arsenal. Stonewall Jackson and Jeb Stuart were among the troops guarding the arrested Brown, and John Wilkes Booth and Walt Whitman were spectators at Brown's execution. John Brown had originally asked Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass, both of whom he had met in his transformative years as an abolitionist in Springfield, Massachusetts, to join him in his raid, but Tubman was prevented by illness and Douglass declined as he believed Brown's plans were suicidal, which he was probably right on that point. The raid caused more excitement in the United States than had been seen in many years. It was extensively covered in the press nationwide. It was the first such national crisis to be publicized using the new electrical telegraph. Reporters were on the first train leaving for Harpers Ferry after news of the raid was received at 4 p.m. on Monday, October 17th. It carried Maryland militia and parked on the Maryland side of Harpers Ferry Bridge, just 3 miles east of the town. As there were few official messages to send or receive, the telegraph carried on. The next train connected to the cut telegraph wires was given up to reporters who are in force strong as military. By Tuesday morning, the telegraph line had been repaired, and there were reporters from New York Times and other distant papers.